case I wanted to back out from my choices, from my actions, I really just cooked myself. So I am outside right now, sitting on the roof connected to the window of my room, and then the little sheet thing, the screen, came down easy enough. I don't know. It was so simple. It just slid down, and then I forgot that going back up requires clicking in the two buttons. So yeah, I guess I'm kind of stuck here. Maybe because I would have second guessed myself and left. I don't know. Now we're on the roof. I'm just a guy. I'm just a man on the roof, enjoying the weather, enjoying his time, being happy, enjoying the sounds of nature, whether it's the cars driving or the drills going, the sander. I don't even know what that machine is, but I hear a machine and I know you do too. But anyways, we're here enjoying ourselves, enjoying this time. Energy King Philip, the ridiculously wealthy Energy King is here. I really hope you could hear me. You know what? That just means I gotta speak up. And this whole situation with the screen and whatnot, I'll get resourceful. I'm on my phone. I'll just call someone, text someone, have a good laugh about it as my brother comes and rescues me or something, or my mom or my dad. I don't know. That, or it's, if I can't get a hold of anyone, even though they're literally right in there, I'll just jump from the roof. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna jump from the roof. I'll definitely be fine. But I'm not gonna do it. I have thought about it before, about being if I had to escape for whatever reason, do I jump? 100%. If the situation required it, I would 1000% be able to jump, because it's 10 feet, 12 feet, 13 feet, especially if I'm able to get my feet to dangle off the edge, make that drop even shorter, right? If I could get on my stomach and really get myself down there, I could make it a 6-foot drop. And a 6-foot drop, that's nothing. 6-foot drop and then tuck and roll. You know what I mean? So, anyways, jumping aside, I made some dinner today. So I was and am still integrating everything that I learned from Life Mastery in Fiji, right? There's a lot. There's so much. Same thing with Wealth Mastery. There's so much I learned, and I also recognize this fact that I am not going to take a bite of every single dish immediately. I'm not going to make and taste every single dish immediately. What I mean by that is I'm not going to start every single project all at once just to eat one bite at a time. I'm focusing on one project, one dish, one recipe, and I'm really just making sure I get that one down right. So the thing I'm really focusing on right now tends to be the video. I believe as of posting this, the first part of my Fiji video, Fiji docu-series, as my friend joked about, should be posted, should be up on the channel on YouTube, at Philip Jocks, Might incorporate Energy King into that name someday, somehow. Anywho, that aside, I'm going to do it in parts. I decided instead of making, everybody wait all at once, I'm going to do bit by bit, piece by piece, and then do it a full movie release, we'll call it, after everything is posted. So every few days I'm going to post a section, a part, make it a little more digestible, because the part itself is 45 minutes long anyways. So nothing short. But anyways, I say but anyways so much. I love it. But anyways, I've been working on that as my main project, and slowly as that's becoming more automatic, because while I'm not done, certain parts of it are becoming easier and more, I'm able to more consistently work on them, kind of without thinking too deeply about it or convincing myself I have to. It's basically becoming more of a physical mastery in my life, if you remember anything about 3 levels of mastery. So it's becoming physical mastery. I'm able to implement more on the cooking and health side of things, right? So today I cooked dinner for my entire family, and I basically, what did I decide? Beef stir fry, carrots, broccoli, peppers, majority carrots, broccoli, peppers, and then like, on top of some rice. And it was delicious. It was phenomenal. And now I have lunch for the next few days for work. And I'm super pumped, super grateful about that. But it was just this reminder of like, healthy is delicious. One thing we heard quite often while in Fiji was, nothing tastes as good as healthy feels, right? While, that pizza or that cake or that cheeseburger or the french fries or whatever, right? While all of that may taste good, what tastes even better is how I feel after a healthy, nutritious meal and I'm full of energy running around, right? That bloated feeling or that lethargic feeling of like trying to digest too much food and just like not being able to think or focus, it's not great. It's not great. It's taking pleasure briefly in the moment to have pain later, rather than having, maybe a slightly different level of pleasure in the moment to have more pleasure later, right? And I say a slightly different level or different version of pleasure because it's taught, it's learned. Like I could sit here and teach myself, I will teach myself, how much I really love these meals, right? Because I don't have to cut everything out. I don't have to make all these crazy changes. The big change I'm making is like portion and proportion size. More veggies, 70-30%, right? Water-rich foods versus everything else, right? Like eat more veggies. Veggies are the easiest source to get that. Drinking more water throughout the day, drinking, I think, what am I supposed to drink? 90 ounces a day or something like that, like half your body weight in ounces. I'm like 180 right now. I guess I would want to be less, but that's another thing. Not really looking at weight and actually more looking at strength and hip to waist size ratio. Like there's different metrics that are more indicative of health rather than weight, which, as you know, fluctuates like crazy. On any given day, you could be more or less what you usually are, and if I stay in this mindset of like my mood is determined on whether that number is low or high, boy, am I gambling every single day. And it doesn't need to be like that. It doesn't need to be like that, and I don't want to make it that, right? Today's like all about health, and I plan like going into work, these next few weeks is to really spend some time while I'm there building habits there, right? It's so easy while being at work or just out of the house or traveling to have some nasty habits, I'll call it. I don't know what it could be for you. For me, it's like, not drinking enough water. I have a water fountain like 30 feet away from behind the counter at my desk, and I don't drink enough water. So it's like building these better habits of drinking water, making food earlier in the week or the night before so that I have healthy food to eat while there, instead of, either starving myself or relying on some chips or crackers or gummies or something, right? I plan to do that, as well as just like some other, like, call it computer habits, right? What am I looking at while I'm there? Like, what am I focused on? Where's my mind at? Am I really putting out the major fires and stuff, or am I just filling my time with stuff to do? As you could imagine, work, along with anything else in your life, will fill whatever time you give it. Like, will fill the space, will fill the gaps, right? Like, if you really wanted to, you can focus on work every single minute of your entire life, because there will always be some problem. There will always be something to solve, always something to fix. And it's about solving the problems or putting out the fires that really matter, that actually make a difference, right? That actually, like, move the needle. And so, yeah, I'm kind of doing this, like, this big check, this big reframe, and saying, what do I need to focus on? What do I need to do? Where do I need to go? So, I'm excited for this week. I'm going back to work tomorrow. So I don't know how I guess these videos are a second part of it, right? Normally when I leave work, it's nighttime, and I guess part of me I can record at night, but do I always want to? Not really. I like recording when the sun is out. While the sun may be in the distance and I'm sitting in the shade now, I do like being outside with the sun. It's nice. It may be a little breezy, a little chilly, maybe a little warm and humid. It doesn't matter. What does matter It's getting outside, getting that wind in my hair and that sun on my face. Even though it's not on my face right now, I know. There's a lot that matters, I guess. Not realizing. I was like, hold on, there's a list. What if I put my hand here? This hand's getting a little tired. That was hurting. I had pair of headphones here, and because the headphones aren't, there's my hands at like this weird angle. It's like that kid phone angle where they say like kids' fingers are starting to morph differently to the phone. Anyways, I don't know. I think I count as a part of that. Maybe. So, okay. We've pretty much run our time here. 10 minutes seems to be about the point where I could keep coherent thoughts before it just goes crazy and I start a new rant, which will make it a 20-minute long video. And I nobody got time for that. And so we're gonna call it here. I still have some plans later today. I plan to go take a walk in the park around sunset with my cousins, and it's gonna be a good time because I get to catch up with them post Fiji, tell them all about it, show them some pictures. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be awesome. I'm super excited about tonight, about this week, about my life, because I'm the Energy King. And as the Energy King, the ridiculously wealthy Energy King, I show up with energy. I show up with energy, the right place at the right time, because as the king, I just know what to do. I know who to be. I know how to show up, right? I say all this not as a boast, not as a brag, but as a promise. As a promise that is how I show up. That's how I am. That's who I am. That's how I be. And I will do everything in my power to confirm that identity correct, because it's when I show up like that that I'm able to give the most of myself, the best of myself, to the best of you. So, until you and I meet again, which, you know what, let's make it tomorrow. Just remember to always fill up with the love. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I love you. And just as proof, I just want to let you know, resourceful as hell. Like as soon as I locked in, I figured it out. So I pulled this down, then bent over, then got this up so that I could unclip it. And now it go up, now it go up, now it go up, and I go in. I just want to let you know that I locked it. Like, I really could have asked for help. I swear, I know how to ask for help. I swear, I promise. But also, sometimes, you just gotta try being resourceful first. Try using all of these resources you got, and then when those don't work, you ask for help. You know what I mean? You don't immediately always have to run. Anyways, oh God, I'm going down. I told you, I'm going down another rabbit hole. I'm persistent, I'm resourceful, I will always find a way. Because I'm the Energy King. Go pow, chow, wow, wow. Mwah. Love you.